Hello everyone, I am your host 3G Geek and welcome to my review of Overcooked. Now, what is Overcooked, you may ask? Well, do you remember those old, depending on your age, do you remember the golden age of internet gaming where you would go to a random website and play these random flash games? And there were a couple that you had to manage the kitchen where there's one specifically that I remember that you had to make tacos, you had to cook the meat, you had to cut up the lettuce, the tomatoes, and the cheese and all that stuff, and you would make tacos for people or whatever you happen to be making. This is essentially that game. So, there is a campaign mode with a very basic premise by the looks of it. You start off feeding salads to this spaghetti monster, and then you jump into a portal with a dog and if I can't remember the other character, but essentially it's a time portal going back in time so that you can craft and hone your skills around the kitchen. So, in the kitchen, you do very basic functionality. You grab whatever ingredients from the little bin, you bring it over, and you might have to cut it up, and then after you cut it up, you might have to cook it, and then after that, you put it all together on a plate, bring the plate over to the little serving area, and then you just set down the plate, and then you move on to the next order. And the whole time, the next orders pop up across the screen, and yeah, that's pretty much it. There's just a timer for each level, and you get a rating of 1, 2, 3 stars. And if you fail an order, you get less points. If you do it quickly, I believe you get better tips. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. And then you just kind of make your way through the entire world. And then from there, there's also a versus mode. Now, the versus mode is that same concept, only you are versing someone else to see who can get the most amount of points in a given time. Still the same basic concept. You grab the ingredients, cut it up, cook it, serve it, and then bring it back, wash the plates, all that good stuff. And you just kind of rinse and repeat for the allotted amount of time that is given to you. And with each level that you unlock in the campaign, there are different versus places that you can get, mostly just different settings, and I would imagine different things that you could cook. Now, with all that being said, like I said, there's not much to it. There is some shifts in the control scheme that you can do, because essentially in each kitchen there are 2 characters that you can control, but you can only, depending on your control scheme, you can only control 1 character at a time, and then you switch back and forth if that is the choice. Or what you can do is actually divide up the controller for each of the characters in your kitchen. So, as a demonstration, if you decide to focus. If you decide to split up your controller, one joystick would control one character and the other joystick would control the other character. Now, I played with both controller schemes, and for me personally, I found it easier to have the full controller only controlling one guy at a time, because my brain can't keep track of what movements I'm doing with each person and being able to pick up and put stuff down and cut it and just the general actions. I couldn't keep up with it. It was just too much for me. But overall, that is really it. For the campaign and the versus, you can have up to 4 people playing, or you can just play by yourself. And yeah, that's pretty much all that there is to the game itself. Now, just a little personal opinion. The game kind of stressed me out because as the order time shrinks down and the time that you're supposed to get the order out, there's like little dings and like little sounds that go on telling you that the order is almost ready, and the music intensifies at the end as well. And to me, that was just kind of it was just kind of an intense experience that I didn't necessarily enjoy. And probably something that would help is if you play it with friends. I will admit, playing it by yourself there's not much to it. And to be honest, there isn't much to keep me engaged with this game. This is just not my kind of game. But that's just kind of my personal opinion, and you can take it or leave it. Feel free to do with it as you wish. But But if you have any questions or comments or anything like that, feel free to hit me up down in the comment section down below. I will be talking there with you guys, trying to answer those questions or address any comments that you have as well. Please hit that thumbs up button if you did like the video. If you didn't like the video, you can hit the thumbs down button, but just let me know down in the comments what I can do to improve the video or anything like that. Last but not least, obviously the subscribe button. You can hit that if you like seeing my face and you like seeing my face consistently. That is a very good idea to hit that button so you know when I post new videos and when I stream. Also remember to ring that little bell so you will actually get notified. And I am on 3 major social media platforms. I am on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Feel free to hit like, subscribe, comment, follow, all that good stuff on all those good social media platforms. And with all of that being said, this is 3G Geek signing off.